Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another AFL 23 video. So in our last video, as you guys know, we did get that impressive win over Geelong, 17-3, 105 to the Cats, 13-5, 83. This is definitely one of our best performances of the year. Definitely a stepping stone for us to keep moving forward. And today, hopefully we can keep moving forward and keep on rolling. So today we're taking on Port Adelaide. In Adelaide, as you guys know, we did play the Melbourne Football Club there a few weeks ago. Now, if you guys are enjoying these videos, please drop a comment. At round 10, we are announcing the giveaway. So all you need to do is drop a comment on who you guys support. I'd love to know in the comment section down below who you guys follow in the AFL to go into the running to win AFL 23. Now, AFL 23 definitely has had its fair share of problems, but the patches have definitely made the game a lot more playable. So, I mean, like I said, we're enjoying it. So, Port Adelaide today, as you can see, man, Port Adelaide are a team to not be messed with. They are leading the way. I think they're on like, what, basically a 5-game winning streak, so they have not been messing around. They're currently sitting second. We are 12th, trying to square the ledger at 4-4. After losing 4 straight, man, we were beaten by Collingwood. GWS embarrassed us. So let's get into team selection for another week. Not too many injuries, which has been good. I mean, we did face Kyle Langford being out, and we also had to face another injury. So let's get into it. Team selection. Okay, so into the team this week, 3 changes. We've got Sam Durham coming back in, BZT comes back in, and Pat Voss is going to make his debut. I'm going to give him the opportunity. Out goes Hobbs with an injury. Zach Reed also goes out, and Nick Bryan, who's been our sub, he goes out as well. Nick Hind is the sub for this week. This is the team that we are taking to Adelaide Oval. I'm confident we can get the job done. I mean, we are starting to really flesh out how our team is looking. Like I said, I'm pretty confident we can get the job done. We win this. I mean, this is a tough team. Port Adelaide are a tough team. Adelaide Oval, it doesn't really get any tougher than this, but you've got to go in with confidence. You have to be confident if you're going to win these games. And man, let's get into J21 votes. Just give you guys an update on who's leading the way for us. Dylan Shield with 7, Zach Merritt with 7. They've been our best all year. So sit back, relax. It's the Bombers. It's Port Adelaide. Adelaide Oval. Man, this would be a big time win if we could get it done.
Hello and welcome, I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us at the Adelaide Oval. This should be a classic between Port Adelaide and Essendon. It's early in the season, but both teams will be keen to build some momentum and bank premiership points. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf.
So here in Adelaide, McGrath, he's had a really good year for us. Hopefully he can continue his good form today for us. Zach Merritt. Man, they got Rosie in the middle doing the toss. Okay, that's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. We are ready to go here. Sunday afternoon football, the 110 slot. It's the Bombers. It's the power. Can we get to 4 wins? Let's do it. So we start this one off, and Parrish, man. Darcy Parrish has had a great year for us. In the middle of the ground, somehow this goes out to Parrish. Decides to have a bounce, can go inside 50. Good little handball to Heppel. Heppel can chip it, and he's got Jai Codwell all alone. So Jai Codwell for the first goal of the afternoon. He edges it home. Bombers get their first 1 straight, play 0 early on. But like I said, this is a tough Port Adelaide team. You've got to be ready for absolutely anything here. And this is a nice little play here. We can't allow Port Adelaide to run into open goals, get their crowd involved. And we are now all tied up through the goal from Butters. Inside 50, opportunity for the Bombers. Nice spoil down here. Have a look at this play from Essendon. We run on. Shield just has to release onto Tipper. Tipper to Davey. Davey Jr. loads up, and Davey Jr., he kicks a goal for the Bombers. 2 straight, plays 1 straight. It's been a really good start to this game. I feel like in those situations, we just need to hold the ball, because when they go in, they're going to be damaging, and they get a mark here. Georgiades, he should not miss from here, directly in front. Man, Adelaide Oval is looking absolutely beautiful, and Georgiades, he kicks a goal. We are all tied up. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, and Port Adelaide, their run was just really damaging. Inside 50 again, and it's Butters. So Butters shouldn't miss from here, and he's got 2 goals early on. Port Adelaide have 4. Now, I'm not too sure what actually happened here. What is Nick Cox thinking? Decided not to tackle. What are you thinking? And Finlayson is just going to walk in and kick an absolute easy goal. We needed a goal before the end of quarter time, but Port Adelaide's pressure was very strong. Have a look at this. Peter Wright over to Davey for his second, but he gets wrapped up in a tackle. Davey couldn't get it away. It's an 18-point game. Here go Port Adelaide, though. Big-time tackle from Heppel, and that is going to do us for the first quarter. We trail Port Adelaide 5 straight 30 to 2 straight 12. It's been a pretty good game so far in the sense of Port Adelaide's pressure has just been, it's gone up a notch. It really did go up a notch. We had to be prepared for it. I knew they'd bring the pressure. I mean, they're second on the ladder. They haven't really lost for, what, 5 weeks? This team's on a 5-win streak. We've got to be prepared to dig in deep and get rolling. So as you can see here, Butters leading the way for Port Adelaide. I mean, he's been absolutely all over us in this first half. I did say Finlayson kicked a goal, but I don't think that was Jeremy Finlayson. Connor Rosie, he's leading the way for Port Adelaide. Their mids have just been absolutely all over us. We need to get our hands on the footy in this second quarter if we're going to be any chance of moving on and winning this game. Second quarter underway here. And finally, you can see here, we're starting a little bit of ball movement. I like our ball movement. We take our time. Parrish decides to go out wide. Martin takes the mark. Nick Martin has had himself an absolute season. Decides to go in. Great kick. And the match winner. Sam Durham kicked the match winner against Richmond on the weekend, and he's got one here. That's a big goal because that's going to keep us in this game. 3 straight 18, plays 5-1-31. Back in the middle we go. Opportunity we go here. Here is Codwell. Have a look at this individual brilliance from Jai Codwell. Mans has had a great season, and he kicks a goal. It's a 7-point game. But now Port Adelaide did kick a goal, so 6-1 plays 4 straight, and they go inside 50. Great spoil from McGrath, but unfortunately, it does come off, and we are very lucky here. They missed to the left-hand side. It's a 14-point game. Need to respond. Draper knocks it down. Codwell can't apply the tackle, but look at this from Mason Redmond. Our backs were so good in this game, and Redmond goes inside 50, and Peter Wright takes a mark. Peter Wright, you've got to nail these ones. And on the cusp of halftime, Peter Wright can't kick the goal. And it's a 4-1-25 to 6-2-38 scoreline heading into halftime. Like I said, you need to kick these goals. You need to stand up. Peter Wright's been pretty good in front of goal this year, but that one's pretty disappointing considering just where we're at in this game. So 6-2-38, the power to the Bombers, 4-1-25. We definitely fought back in that quarter, kicked the 2 goals to Port Adelaide's 1 goal. They did have opportunities. Jai Codwell, man, he has probably been one of our best players this year. I definitely need to shout out Mason Redmond a little bit more in this series because, like I said, Mason Redmond has definitely been one of our best players throughout this entire year. And considering where we're at on the ladder, we need to win these games. I mean, these are the games we need to win. We can't allow teams to get the jump on us as we go into the second half here. And the package! Man, it's nice to see Jakey Stringer get rolling in this. He kicks the goal for the Bombers, and it's only a 7-point game. And this actually starts a little bit of a spurt here. We're getting our hands on the ball. We're running. Martin, another chip inside. He finds Peter Wright. So this time, can Peter Wright rectify his miss? It looks good. It comes back with the wind, and the Bombers only trail by 1 point. But here go Port Adelaide. 6-2 plays 6-1. Another opportunity to tackle. Another opportunity that basically allows Port Adelaide to have a free shot on goal here. From the boundary line, if you don't mind. And it just hits the post. 6-3 plays 6-1. Sam Draper knocks it down. Durham, beautiful handball. Here you go. Essendon, Nick Cox. You got to go. I'm playing Nick Cox on the wing, and man, it's really paying off. Martin again has been so strong in these contests. Picks it up. Cox runs on. Nick Cox, he delivered the ball up the ground, and this time he kicks probably the goal of the season. He did it last week against Geelong. And now it's look at the scores, 8-2-50 to 6-3-39 when Wiedemann comes across. So we've had all the play in this third quarter, and Wiedemann kicks another. 9-2-56 plays 6-3-39. The Bombers starting to play some good footy, and we have a nice little lead here going into 3-quarter time. We do want to concede a junk time goal, and we didn't. 9-2-56 to 6-2-39. Really good start from the Bombers. This is what I wanted. This is exactly what we wanted to see out of this team. Man, oh man, can we get the job done? This is really, I mean, that Geelong win was a huge win, but this one would be massive. Absolutely massive. This team hasn't lost for 5 games. They got the jump on us in that first half. Can we finish this team off? Man, this would be absolutely huge. Going into, Brisbane next week? It'd be huge. So we get into this final quarter here. 56 plays 39. Draper in the ruck. Got to win it this time. He punches it forward. Codwell, who's been playing well all day, over the top to Martin, but it kept running on. Codwell picks it up. Jai Codwell over to Martin, can finish. Martin gets tackled, gives it to the package, and the package goals. The Bombers are looking like we could get the job done. Looking like we could finish this one. 10-2 plays 6-3 though. Now have a look at this. We got a free kick, but they called play on. What is going on? What is going on? What is happening? And this resulted in a goal. So AFL 23 absolutely robbing us. And they kick an easy one. I think that might have been Rosie. 7-3 plays 10-2. Here come Port Adelaide. Good spoil from Ridley. Probably should have marked. And it's going to allow the opening. Another one for Port Adelaide. Here they go. 8-3, 10-2. We just had to stem the flow. We had to take our time. Here they go again, middle of the ground. Great tackle. Somehow the ball goes up and they go inside 50. And this is to bring them within a goal. Pau Pepper. And unfortunately, Pau Pepper missed for Port Adelaide. Not unfortunately for us. Here we go. Cox decided to bring it in quick. Durham's got to mark this. He does mark this. Got to play on. Decided to play on. Here go the Bombers. Durham running. He's got Tipper if he wants to use him. Tipper takes the mark. Transition footy at its best. And Nick Martin is there again. So Martin kicks a well-needed goal. It's back to a 16-point game. And I tell you what, the Bombers are looking like winning 2 in a row. Cox again. Nick Cox can put the end to the power. The Bombers are looking like we're going to hold on. 12-2 plays 9-4. Now, Port Adelaide did have one last hoorah. There is a minute to go, and you know how quick teams kick goals in this game. Charlie Dixon, he had been quiet all game. Brandon Zerk-Thatcher has been absolutely unbelievable on Charlie Dixon, and Dixon somehow squeezes it home. But if you guys can remember, Charlie Dixon actually kicked, I believe, oh no, Jesse Hogan kicked 13 goals. BZT keeps Dixon to 1 goal, and now it's about possession footy. So we are going to hold on. We're going to get our 2nd win in a row. We're going to stop Port Adelaide's run of consecutive wins. Man, this is a huge game for us. This was massive for us. Massive for the morale. Massive for the team. The Bombers are going to hold on. We square the ledger at 4-4. We're going to hear from Brad Scott, so stick around. You guys can hear from Brad Scott and see what he thought of the game. See what he thinks of this great win. It was a great win. We found a way to win. I mean, I don't think I've ever been this happy in the sense of we are starting to get our season back on track, and we get a 10-point win over Port Adelaide. Jeremy Finlayson can't believe it. I mean, we've come to Adelaide. We've got the job done. Massive win for the Bombers. Let's go look at the stats, and let's wrap this one up. Massive win. 10-4-64 to 12-2-74. Just a huge game. A huge opportunity for us to really set our season up. Jai Codwell, Nick Cox was huge in this game. Jake Stringer played well. I mean, I feel like our backline really deserve, I would say, some credit. I mean, their performance in this game was huge. I mean, teams have kicked massive scores against us this year. It wasn't a high-scoring game, which I'm happy with. I mean, it's been one of those games where we haven't conceded as many goals as we needed. So let's get into the team song and celebrate.
We had to find a way in a pretty short space of time to find a way to kick enough goals, and also within the game when certain things weren't going our way to be able to make some adjustments and find a way. So, you know, I thought the pressure was really good, and you know, for the large part, certainly our back 6 or 7 defended really well, which gave us an opportunity to go back the other way. So.
Okay, so we heard from Brad Scott. As we go to J2 on votes, I gave Redmond the 3, BZ 2, I gave him 2, and Jai Caldwell, I gave him 1, so that's how leaderboard is looking. Redmond's starting to make his move, but I do hope you guys enjoyed the episode. This is where we're sitting at the moment. We're still outside the 8, and next week we've got a massive game against Port Adelaide, which against Brisbane, which would be huge. I mean, Brisbane are 3rd. I mean, these tough games continue. We've played Melbourne, we've played Geelong, we've played Collingwood, we've played Port Adelaide. If we can get to the bye, and we've only lost, I would say, maybe 2 more games, that's something we can definitely build our season on. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the episode. It was a lot of fun, this game. I mean, it definitely gets our season rolling. It definitely sets our season up. And I'm having a lot of fun with AFL 23 now. I mean, thank Lord for the patches. The patches have been absolutely unreal. And I mean, now the game's definitely enjoyable. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. The Brisbane Lions are up next. Get involved in the giveaway. Comment down below the team you follow. Stay blessed. Hit that like button, man. We're almost at 30,000. And I'll see you in the next one.